This podcast is part of the Big Heads Media Podcast Network. Go to bigheadsmedia.com for more great podcasts.
The Forest Ramble mini-match report.
After the Wigan game, Sabri said he was going to change the way we play at home. Now, he didn't change the shape, but he dropped the three most ineffectual performers, replaced them, bringing in Samba Sow into midfield, and then with Joe Lolly after he changed the game the other day, and then Thiago Silva replacing Carvalho and Semedo. And we also changed the way we played a little bit, because right from the off in the first half, we were pressing right up against them, so pushing them back right in their own half. It was much better. You could feel the relief around the ground as all the fans saw that we were putting this extra effort in to go on the front foot and to take the game to them. And it worked. We scored three absolutely fantastic goals. So the first goal was, it looked like we were going nowhere and we were struggling to get the ball out of our own half. So the ball goes back to Brice Samba and he picks out a perfect pass to Matty Cash. Matty Cash plays it up to Joe Lolly, who puts in this beautiful cross that Amiobi just sort of grazes and it goes in. Absolutely fantastic. Next one, Kema Rodriguez picks the ball up in his own half. Doesn't really know what to do with it. He hasn't got any options, so he just strides forward and then spots this gap and plays this through ball through that Joe Lolly runs onto. Lolly's brought down in the box. From where I was, I couldn't really tell if it was a penalty or not, but there was enough complaints from the players, so I think it must have been then. I'd like to check the replay, obviously. But Lewis Grabban puts it away absolutely perfectly. And then the third one, Sammy Amiobi slips his man, puts in a fantastic deep cross to the far post. Grabban's waiting there. Cushioned header back across the face of goal, past the keeper. Absolutely textbook, perfect goal. But then again, because of the high press, because we were playing this slightly more energetic game, we got caught on the break. And this is the problem with playing that sort of high press, is basically they outnumbered us. They got a counter-attack going, outnumbered us, and Brice Samba had no chance for the first goal. The second one, Semedo had come on, and the guy behind me obviously detests him, but Semedo put in a bad challenge, gave away a free kick, and eventually it worked its way through for Worrell to score an own goal. And that kind of made it quite nervy, which it shouldn't have been, because we were a lot better than Blackburn. Blackburn didn't really look the part. But once again, that means that we've got 9 points out of 9 possible points, and we're looking pretty good. I mean, we've ridden our luck a little bit, and we've not looked as maybe as solid and as resilient as we should have been, but 9 points is not to be argued with. So that's a pretty good start to the new decade.
This is Brew Crime, a craft beer and true crime podcast.
I'm Mike.
I'm Beck.
And I'm Nina.
And we're your hosts.
We pair a true crime story with a craft beer.
That Nina will probably hate.
Yeah, probably.
Whatever. You can find our show on all your favorite podcast apps, and if you can't find it, contact us and we'll try and change that.
We can be found at brewcrime.com or on all social media platforms at Brewcrime. As well, you can find us on our Facebook group at Brewcrime the Group.
Join us as we discuss the horrible crimes that surround us and try not to giggle.